All right, everybody, please welcome Stephanie back to the Maury Show. Now, obviously, Stephanie is not a happy camper because backstage is her husband, Robert. Now, as a couple, this is their third appearance on the show. You see, their first two episodes were focused around determining the paternity of both of their children, Caleb and Nicole. But today they're back because one of them has demanded that the other take a polygraph test. So before I reveal who got grilled last night, take a look at the first two appearances.
The first time we met Stephanie, she was here to prove to her husband, Robert, that he was the father of her son, Caleb. Shockingly, Stephanie's brother, Edgar, was on Robert's side.
You are certain that Robert's the father of Caleb?
I'm 2,000% sure. I know who I slept with, and it was him.
You told me that you were cheating on Robert behind his back.
Why do you deny this child?
Because he's putting it in my head that he's not mine. He's saying Stephanie slept around on me multiple times.
Robert, you are the father.
10 months later, Stephanie and Robert returned because Robert was now denying he fathered Stephanie's daughter, Nicole.
You blame the aunt as much as you blame Robert.
Yes. She's a bitch.
Now, your brother, Edgar, right?
Yes.
Who was against you last time, guess what?
He's on my
Edgar's your support system this time.
He looks so much like Robert. Look at this. The cheeks, the eyes, the chin. Yeah. You were proven wrong last time, and you're gonna look dumb today.
In the case of 4-month-old Nicole, Robert, you are the father. So after the second show, Stephanie had an epiphany, like many other guests who appear on our show. Because Stephanie started to wonder if Robert's paternity accusations were just a smokescreen to cover up the fact that Robert's been unfaithful all along. And she's not alone. Guess what? Brother Edgar is back, and he now believes that Robert is a cheater. So he demanded 2 DNA tests.
Demanded 2 DNA tests after he literally sat there, put me through all of that, embarrassed me,
right,
and made himself look a fool. And if he is cheating, I'm literally gonna kick his ass out the door and not even play no more.
So you went home the last time after the paternity test.
Went home the last time.
You were okay, right?
Everything was okay. Interacting with Caleb and Nicole, spending more time with her, letting me sleep in.
Right.
You know, the stuff that I would like to have done.
Then it all started with a password for his phone.
All of a sudden, I went to look at his phone.
Yeah.
And it went off, so I looked at his phone, I tried to put his password in. He changed the password, Maury. Changed the password!
And then, all of a sudden, you found some inappropriate pictures.
Found inappropriate pictures, text messages. Look! Why? What does she have that I don't have, Maury? Obviously, I have the same thing. What, am I not good enough for
Then
you?
you moved in with an aunt
We
for a
moved in
while.
with an aunt. Moved in with an aunt. Of course, you know, when you move in, you sit here.
Right.
And you start unpacking things. Maury, let me show you. Hold on.
Right.
I can't even touch this, Maury. It's disgusting to me because, let me show you.
You put gloves
I don't even
on?
want to touch it, Maury. It's so nasty. Like, seriously? Pennies, Maury. Then a tank top.
I
A
got
tank
it.
top. That's not even mine.
I
Not
got
even
it.
mine.
Okay, all right. Now, Robert has a close female friend.
Yes.
Right?
He said this. He said, hey, don't forget that somebody likes you. And then this bitch is really gonna sit here and say, well, I seem to remember that somebody got married. What, are you serious? Are you serious?
And then they had some kind of raw photos exchanged between
Maury,
each other.
he sent a picture of his privates to her.
Oh, wow.
And then she ended up replying back with a picture of her own private. How can you say, why would you sit there and do that when you're married?
Then he's going out to search for jobs,
Search
but
for
you,
jobs, that's
you
an
think
excuse.
that's an
It's an
excuse,
excuse
for him to cheat.
He's gone out hours of the day, from 9 a.m. to at least 11 o'clock at night, coming home, talking about, I'm searching for jobs. He'll be dressed for the interview, But then he'll come home in regular street clothes. How are you gonna come home in street clothes and then smell like another female? It's just wrong.
Everybody, here's Robert. Robert, come on out. Good to see you again. Have a seat.
Why would you even do this? All those messages.
I'm not doing nothing.
All the messages.
I'm
that's
faithful.
A lie. That's a lie.
I'm faithful.
That's a lie.
100%
Because you said,
faithful.
Okay, then why would you send your privates?
Why? Because that was a mess up on my part.
That was a mess up.
And it was wrong of me. It was wrong of me.
We'll see
Yep,
today.
see.
Yep.
Okay, Robert, when you changed your password, did you mess up there?
No, I changed my password because my son Caleb
That's an
kept
excuse.
locking my phone. Kept locking my phone. Because he's a smart, because he's smart.
Do you get along with her brother, Edgar?
Somewhat, but not now.
Not now.
No, not now, because all he does is switch back and forth.
He's convinced that you're cheating.
I'm sure he is.
He
What
said
brother
that when
wouldn't?
you visited him in his town that you
You are
wanted to go
cheating.
out and see girls.
Yeah, I told him let's go to a bar, got a little drunk,
Yeah,
and then ended up
okay, you went to a bar.
talking to some girls, but I didn't do nothing sexual or nothing.
You're a liar and you're a cheater.
Nothing.
You do
How about that?
Yes.
Is that
I did
innocent?
send that. I'm gonna admit it.
Yeah.
I sent that.
Okay.
I sent that. Yeah, because
But then you
I had
lied
a crush
about
on her.
it.
That was
You
before
lied
we got
about it.
married.
You know
That was before we got married.
He thinks when you go on job interviews, you're really messing around with women.
No, I'm really walking around in
Then
hot
why did you smell like
heat,
perfume?
Hot
Why did you
heat.
smell like
Because my
perfume?
curve cologne.
Okay, now that don't smell like
My
no
curve
damn
cologne.
curve. I'm sorry,
Have you been
it's you.
taking money out of the account?
No, I have
Yeah.
not.
Nothing. All
No,
right.
I've not taken
How
no
come
money out
the
of account.
intimacy with your wife has gone down? Because she's on your case all the time? Is that why?
You're getting stuff from other women, but you can't even sit here and get it from me. When I ask,
Get it
when
from
I
you?
beg.
Get it from you?
When I beg.
Really?
When I beg.
Really? I try to offer to you. You don't want it because we ain't
No.
intimate like that.
No, because
And that's why I gotta confide in these other females to talk to them because you're not showing me emotional support.
Her brother Edgar is backstage for the third time he's going to be here and is livid about the situation. But before we meet him, Robert, take a look because he had a message for you.
Robert, you don't deserve my sister. I've been patient with you long enough and I am done with your lying and cheating ways. You are selfish, you are lazy, and you add no value to my sister's life. You will fail this test. And when you do, you will never see Stephanie or the kids ever again.
Here's Edgar, everybody. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again. Yo, why are you over here cheating on my sister?
I ain't cheating on your sister, bro.
Have a seat here, Edgar. Robert seemed to have an answer for everything. Why are you convinced that he's cheating on her?
Because I used to be like him.
When he went out with you, he was asking for your help
Oh,
in
yes,
meeting
most
women?
definitely. Most definitely.
Wow.
The moment he came out, he was like, yo, bro, let's hit the bar. Let's go talk to some girls.
why would you
and let's
condone
get-
it if you're her
Hey, you
brother,
know
though,
what?
right?
Hey, but you
you're
know
her
what?
brother, but you
I told you
condoned
right.
it.
I told you
You
right.
condoned it, though, right?
You talked to one of his exes?
Oh, yeah.
What'd she say?
She was like, you know, when me and Robert were together, all he ever did was lie, cheat. I caught him multiple times, sending pictures to different girls.
Cheater,
So
right?
basically,
Cheater, right?
you
Cheater.
came to take your
I'm not cheating.
sister away
They
from him.
quote
Is that it?
100%. I'm not cheating.
Cheater.
Of course. This is my sister, and I'm always going to protect my sister.
Well, guess what?
Exactly.
If I pass this test, I'm done with you,
You ain't gonna pass
and I'm
it.
done with your
You
brother.
ain't
You
gonna
better
pass
get
it.
out of my life.
You ain't gonna pass
And I'm
it.
gonna take you to
You
court.
ain't gonna
Then
pass
get
it.
my kids.
Nope, you won't get them.
I think I might need some help here, Ralph.
No, you ain't going to.
Have you ever slept with a woman who sent you the sexy pictures? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's one.
Thank
That's
you.
one.
Two more.
That's one.
Still got
Do
two
you
more.
sleep with other women when you claim to be looking for a job? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Get it. One more.
Still got one more.
Okay. You went down.
Did you change your
yeah.
password because you were communicating with women that you've slept with? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
You ain't done yet.
That still don't prove nothing.
During your relationship, have you slept with your close female friend? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Thank you. Thank you.
During your relationship with Stephanie, have you had sexual contact of any kind with any other woman? You said no, Robert. And Ralph, the lie detector test determined
You were telling the truth.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you all. Thank you all.
Wait a minute. He just proved that
He
he was
may have
telling?
proved, Maury, but when he sat there and said, if I pass it, I'm still gonna get my stuff and I'm still gonna leave. Okay, bye. You wanna go? I'm not gonna stop
me.
you.
I'm not doing
I'm
nothing.
not gonna stop
Got
you.
the facts. I ain't doing nothing. I'm faithful.
Doesn't sound like you want to be with him anyway.
I do.
Thank you.
I do. But I'm not gonna sit here and keep somebody in a relationship that they don't want to be in.
See?
It don't matter.
No, y'all see what y'all put me
It
through.
don't matter.
Put me through again. Put me.
You know what?
You remember like to live in hell.
You know what? Come on, let's
Because you
go.
want to believe your brother.
Okay, but that's
let's go.
family.
Okay, then go live with him.
Family,
Go live with him.
Let's just
It's
go.
family.
That's family.
So I'm done with you.
Family.
You are not the father.